Hold my wine, bitches! We're four-handed in the big blind, holding ace-king 5-3 with nut hearts. One limper, the small blind completes, I'm in there, and we go three ways to a flop, which comes down ace 4-4 rainbow. In a short-handed table, we flop top pair, top kicker, and a gut shot to the wheel on a paired board. However, we and the small blind are the most likely players to have a 4 in our hands here. So when the small blind checks, I opt to take the betting lead. I put out $15. The limper surprisingly calls. I can't imagine he limped in with a 4 in his hand, but perhaps he has an ace and he just doesn't believe me. The turn is the king of diamonds, giving me top 2 pair. I have to slow down and check, and now my opponent comes out betting the pot of $45. I make the call. The river comes the 10 of hearts, and I check. My opponent checks behind, and we take down a small one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. He's saying he had queen jack and he folded by mistake. In the big blind, I'm holding ace jack 6-3 double suited in clubs and nut diamonds. The button makes it 15. The small blind calls, I make the call, and the flop comes down ace queen 9 with 2 spades and 1 diamond. It's checked around, and we see a turn which is the 3 of hearts. I lead for 30, having turned a disguised 2 pair, and they both lay it down. Alright, we've played some small pots. I think it's time for a big one. We're under the gun 7-handed in a $15 double board bomb pot, holding ace deuce 4-5 with diamonds and nut clubs. The flops come out king 3-2 rainbow and 9-6-4 with 2 spades. We flopped a wrap draw on one board and a weak straight draw on the other. We check, one of the players bets the pot of 105. I make the call, we go heads up to the turn. The turns are the queen and 3 of diamonds. We've turned a weak flush draw to go with our wrap straight draw, and we've binked the idiot end of the straight on the other board. I check, and my opponent doesn't slow down, betting the full pot of 315. I ask to see my opponent stack, and I opt to just make the call. I should probably just be ripping it here to deny him whatever equity he may have, since I'm committing to this hand given my turn call. This was a while ago, so I'm not sure what I was thinking in the moment. Perhaps this opponent was the type to just continue blasting, and I intended to let him hang himself on the river since I hadn't shown any strength on previous streets.
Here you are, you little bitch. Next time, bet the turn.
The rivers are the 6 of spades and the queen of clubs. I now have the nuts and the second nuts, and I don't want this to get checked back, so I rep it in for my remaining 620. My opponent makes the call for his last 570, ballooning this pot to $2,085. Pot.
Call.
Straight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. Straight to the straight on both. To the 6 on both.
So that should be 5, 6, 620.
Yeah. I'll just I want to know how much
Looks like they had 565, 570. It's calling to get more money. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I've been moved to a new table, and with the $10 straddle on, I'm in the cutoff holding queen, 9-8 suited in diamonds to my queen. There's one caller, I'm in there, and now the button raises to 45. The small blind snap calls, the big blind folds, the straddler folds, the limper calls, and I'm in there as well.
Poker Jesus about to nut all over this bitch.
We're taking the flop four-handed, which falls queen 8-8, giving me the stone cold nutter butters and a draw to quads. Actually, 2 draws to quads. It's checked to me, and I have way too much of this board to bet, so I check to the raiser, who checks it back. The turn is the 7 of clubs, and I want to start getting some money in this pot, so when it checks to me, I put out 75. The original raiser falls for it and makes the call on the button. The river comes the 5 of clubs, and like a farmer, I try to milk this cow by just betting 125. He thinks for quite a while before tossing in the chips.
Queen's fold with an 8. Wow.
I'm not saying that.
I knew there was a reason why you checked the flop. Couldn't figure out what the reason was.
Thank you, sir. Doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. The $10 straddle is on. There's 4 callers, including the small blind, and in the big blind, I look down at the pretty and coordinated 9987 with diamonds to my 9. I make the call, and as usual, the straddler just can't help themselves, and they announce pot, making it 70. There's a few callers. I grab my chips intending to call as well, but now the player behind me announces pot, making it 430. Since I still haven't won Powerball, I really don't want to be taking a 9-high rundown out of position into a bloated pot that will likely be equal to or more than my remaining stack size. I decide to lay it down. Maybe you save me $60. I hope so. Oh man, I had such a pretty hand too.
Me too.
I mean, I know it's going to go that way either which way, so might as well, right?
Yes, sir. Good luck.
At 9987 with diamonds.
King, queen,
Out of queens.
You got aces.
You have aces.
All right.
Queens,
I guess not
So I need
folding
some queens
9987
or
was good then,
diamonds
maybe.
Or
Don't put a 9 out there.
I have 5-7.
Oh no,
Oh, shit.
I had
Oh,
9987.
Hinder.
I had eight.
Oh my gosh, 5-8?
Yeah.
Good God. And
And
ace.
aces.
Good God.
Aces full. I'll do them, Mr. Banks.
Wow.
I mean, either which way I was going to go that way.
Right.
That flop, I'm going to go with it.
Oh, you would have.
755.
You would have got me with a 7.
Freaking back up.
Because I had a 7 too.
And then the ace. Wow.
Wow. All right, go lay down me. With the $10 straddle on, I'm in early position. I make the call holding ace, queen, jack 4 with nut diamonds. There's a couple of callers behind, and now a raise to 25. Just a little juice for the pot. Both blinds call, the straddler calls, I call, the lippers call. People come from other counties to call, and we are going 7 ways to a flop with $175 already in the middle. The flop comes down 7-3 deuce with 1 diamond and 2 spades, giving me a wheel draw and backdoor diamonds. However, the small blind is reaching for chips and bets the full pot. I lay it down, and let's see how this plays out. Oh, it's been repotted. Holy shit. Good luck. I'm going to live vicariously through you guys.
357 or
750?
700 times. 4 times 175, 700. That's 400 plus 150 plus 150. So that's 300 plus 400 is 700.
I think
I have trouble with those ones too. I got to break them apart.
yeah, that's what I was about
Yeah,
to do. And I figured somebody would know it. So we're 700. It's 700 to go, guys.
Well, no, you said pot, right?
Yeah.
So it's 700 plus the whatever's the trail.
No, that was
It's all.
he did it. That was
He did
4
it.
times 4.
Didn't he bet 175? Oh, times 4. I got. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking times. So yeah, never mind. You're right. I'll stay out of this.
No. So that's no. I needed your help with that.
yeah. It's all
You
good.
did great, buddy.
I did great.
You
Yeah,
did
good. I did so good I confused myself.
Happy to see you all the time.
Good luck.
Johnny, how is that? Is it okay?
Nice bet. I fold.
Oh, you got the winner out. You got the winner out. All right, let's see. Let's watch the run out.
Calls. All right, guys. Players are all in. No more action.
Set of 7s.
What just happened?
Yeah, 7.
Oh.
7s and 3s.
Nice hand, son.
Good hand. It wasn't a double up, but it was real close.
Hey everyone, this was a pretty good session for me. I booked a win of $1,395. Can't complain about that. Wish they were all like that. I want to say thank you to everybody who has tuned in. My return vlog last week, I was away for 7 months, and you guys came out in force. 2,000 views, 100 comments, just lots of love and appreciation from everyone, welcoming me back, saying you missed me, you're glad I'm back. It was really a humbling experience to see that response. I really didn't know what to expect as far as, having been away so long, what type of response I'd get. So it felt really good to get that, and it motivates me to keep putting the content out. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for coming and viewing the vlogs, hitting the thumbs up, leaving comments, any questions, any comments, good, bad, ugly, whatever, leave them down there. I try to respond to everybody. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm actually, this was vlog number 73. I've got vlog 74 ready to go. I've just got to film an outro like this for it. That'll be coming out next week, but I'm working on vlog number 75. It's going to be a supersized episode. Typically, my vlogs have 6 to 8 hands usually per episode. This one has 14. It's a recent meetup game that was held at the lodge with Doug Polk and Brad Owen. I've got some really good footage, some great hands. I'm really excited for it. Some good humor too. So that'll be in a couple of weeks. I'm working on that. So looking forward to it. That's it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week.
Like and subscribe, bitches.